Hello, welcome to another episode, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. And today we're going to be bringing coverage from the Jamaica National Championships, where we have a ton load of action happening. And today is no different. Now, today we'll be having the 200 meters, both for the juniors and the seniors. And I'll be pulling up the schedule in just a second. Before we go any further, big shout out to all the sponsors. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to Halftime TV as yet, go ahead and get it done right now. All right. All right. So let's get it on your screens right now. Big shout out to the sponsors, Quickling Shipping. Anything you need shipped into the island, they have you covered. Zavara Enterprise as well for your big up Toffee, Rudy. So if you need camera or any of those to rent, Zavara Enterprise, you can check them out on Instagram or on Facebook, and you see it right there on your screen, Zavara Enterprise. So just type it in on Instagram, and for your wedding, your special occasions, you can go on and rent your devices there. I know not everyone is handy when it comes down to using cameras and that sort of thing. They also offer services where they can actually get the photographer or the videographer to be there to capture the event or capture your special moments for you. Okay, so jam packed day. We'll be going live for just about 2 hours. We have the 200 meters, the preliminaries. We also have a poll running right now as well. If you haven't done so as yet, please go ahead and get it done right now. Our poll is currently running because the 200-meter lineup, not so convincing, I must say. And the question from the poll today, is this the weakest men's 200-meter ever? Let's hear what your thoughts are on that. Okay, so recap from last night, Kishane Thompson setting off those fireworks in the National Stadium. We have Tia Clayton as well. Stunning performance from her, and we'll be seeing more of Tia Clayton today because she is going to be taking part in the girls or the women's 200 meters. So I'll be doing a quick run through of what the starters are, both for the juniors and the seniors, and then we can have some more dialogue as it builds up to the races. Okay. All right, let's get to it. As I said, if you're just joining us, welcome to Halftime TV, and remember, smash the like button and subscribe as soon as you get onto the stream. All right. Big shout out to everyone who subscribed as well. We got past 18,000 subscribers earlier today, so let's keep that momentum going. As you can see on your screen here, road to 20,000 subscribers. Not that far out. Let's make it happen before the end of these national championships. All right. All right. So the starters for the girls 19 and under, and this is the 200 meters, are as follows. We have Olivia Smith, Abriana Wright out of Homewood, Jada Emmanuel out of Bustamante High, Brittany McCormack out of Bridgeport, June Armstrong, also a part of the lineup for the 100 meters last evening as well. And then we have Skylar Franklin and Lavanya Williams. So a lot of the names that we see here are names that took part in the 100 meters last evening, and they're back here today to compete again. As you can see at the top of the screen here, 8 advance, so top 2 each heat, plus the next 2 best times. So the top 2, so first and second from each heat, will progress to the semifinal, and then we will have the next 2 best times. So for tomorrow, jam-packed day. Tomorrow is the last day of action. We'll be coming live probably, I want to say 7:30-ish, thereabout. We have the boys finals at 8:18. We have, and this is 8:18 my time, so it's 7:18 Jamaica time, okay? We have the girls final at 11 minutes past 8. You can see it on your screen. We're sharing the screen right now so you can see what it looks like. So packed day for tomorrow, packed day for tomorrow as it relates to action. And this is what's happening today. As I said, we'll be live streaming for just about 2 hours. So we'll be covering the 200 meters, the preliminaries for the 200 meters, and probably the preliminaries for the hurdles as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll continue to bring you the updates. We have already close to 100 folks on the live stream. Remember, as soon as you hop on, smash the like button and keep those comments coming in over in the comment section. Also, ensure that you're participating in the polls. It's how we stay engaged with the audience. All right. Okie dokie. All right. So there's a slight delay for the 200 meters because we currently have the jumps happening. Okay. In case you're just joining, you don't know what happened with the boys. We had the prelims for the boys a little bit earlier today, and this is for the 200 meters. You can see it on your screen here. So Marcina Rose, Romario Hines, Junior Gallimore, Tyrese Foreman, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Antonio Powell, Deshaun Garden, and Dejan Strahan. You can see the qualifiers on your screen right now. So they're the ones who are progressing to the next round, all right? All right, so the boys' preliminaries, and you can see it here, 10:45 earlier today. This is for the men's, and this is preliminaries as well. All right, so the girls are on the track right now. Hello, good evening. Marianne Parish on Journey with Kelly. Big up on herself. Big up, big up. The girls are on the track right now. And remember, this is the prelims for the girls. The starters are as follows: Olivia Smith, Ibriana Wright, Jada Emmanuel, Brittany McCormack from Bridgeport High, June Armstrong, Edwin Allen, Skylar Franklin, Lavania Williams. Three. All right, so Olivia Smith Not seen her. Not seen Lavanya Williams either. So we have 3, 4, 5 of the schedule 7 athletes lining up. So Olivia Smith and Lavanya Williams, neither of those two are starting this one. So they're on their marks. Yeah, big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to everyone. We appreciate all the support that we've been getting over the past couple of days. All right. So big shout out. All right, just about 100 meters in, Edwin Allen in control here in the form of June Armstrong. Then it looks like is this Brittany McCormack or so it's Skylar Franklin. Yes, Skylar Franklin powers through 22.98. So Skylar Franklin wins it. June Armstrong in second with 24.33 and Brittany McCormack 24.65. So those are the times, and this is the first. This is the first one. Okay, so Skylar Franklin, for those who don't know her, she also she's also eligible for representing the United States as well. And we're seeing unattached here. Do you know if they will take all 8 finalists at the top 6 before by one? I'm not sure. Not sure. So Skylar Franklin, she's eligible to represent the United States as well. Still very young. Still very young, just about 16 years of age, 16 going 17. Yeah, Boston Massive is here. All right, so this is the next one. We have Shania Gentles out of St. Hughes, Abriana Wright, Homewood Technical, Dewania Lewis, Merle Grove, Angelina Ferguson. We saw her last evening. Sabrina Dockery, Alia Baker, Joanna Whitehorn, and Chevian Shim. So this is the second of 3. And remember, these are the preliminaries, okay? So for this one, it looks a little bit better now. It looks a little bit better, or does it? So lane 7 is empty. So Shania Gentles not there. So I guess I spoke too early. So we have only 4 of the 8 starting in the 200 meters. So you realize there are a number of empty blocks out there. So Chevian Shim, Alia Baker, Sabrina Dockery, and Angelina Ferguson. Those are the starters for the 200 meters. And this is heat number 2. Okay? As you can see on your screen there, 4 of the 8 athletes have DNS next to their name, so did not start. All right, the athletes are on their marks. And remember, only 4 athletes lining up in this one, okay? It should be over with real quick. 200 meters for girls, this is the second preliminary, and this is 2 of 3. They're on their marks, they're off. Sabrina Dockery looks to be in control as we approach 100 meters. She's clearing this field very easily. In second place, Heidel Aliyah Baker. Sabrina Dockery wins it. Let's see what the time is. So Sabrina Dockery, 23.32. Wins heat number 2. Aliyah Baker was in second with 24.19. Chevy and Shim, 24.69. So light work for Sabrina Dockery as she walks away victorious in heat number 2. All right, so 2 of 3 completed already. Now remember, the finals for the 200 meters is tomorrow. So the third one, the starters are on your screen now. And the starters are as follows. Halima Biggs from St. Catherine High, Jayana Lowers, St. Hugh's High, Fadine Abbott, Petersfield High, Trisha Walker, Camperdown, Shania Douglas, Mushet, Tiana Lee Terlong, Edwin Allen, Shavana Grant, Titchfield, and Victoria Guerrier out of Haiti. So for Victoria Guerrier, she'll be here trying to secure the time. So the time is what she's running for, because Haiti wouldn't have had a national trials or a national championships. Well, did not start. So she's not among the starters. Again, we've had a lot of that today. So again, 4 of the 8 DNS next to their names. So no Tiana Lee Terlong. So expect it to be Shania Douglas out by herself in this one. And so recapping today's session, always looking forward. Event folks, you're welcome. You're welcome. So we try to ensure that everyone is updated on everything that's happening. So if you missed something, feel free to let us know in the comment section as well. We'll be more than happy to do a quick run through and let you know what's up. Okay? So we're already over 200 folks on the live stream. Please ensure that you're liking the video, you're subscribing to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. Okay? That's your way of supporting the channel. So they're on their marks. Set. And they're off. As I said, Shania Douglas, sorry, from Mushet. is the favorite in this one, and already 100 meters in, she's already stamped her class as she's been chased by the youngster. Is it Shavonna Grant? No, it's Fadine Abbott from Petersfield. But Shania Douglas runs through with 23.82. She makes it look easy, as she always does. Abbott from Petersfield in second with 25.35. And Jayana Lowers and Shavonna Grant are third and fourth. She smiles and waves to the camera. So Shania Douglas first, 23.82. Fadine Abbott second with 25.35. Shavonna Grant from Titchfield High, 25.43. And Jayana Lowers, 26.88. Thanks, Marianne Parish. Thanks much. Thanks much. All right, so now that we've had all three, the finalists for the 200 meters for girls are on your screen now. So you have Skylar Franklin qualifying with the fastest time of 23.01. Sabrina Dockery in second, 23.32. Shania Douglas, 23.82. Alia Baker from Hydel, 24.19. June Armstrong, Edwin Allen, 24.33. Fadine Abbott, 25.35. Brittany McCormack, 24.65. Chevy and Shim, 24.69. So those are the finalists for you for the 200 meters for girls. Now we're moving on. It's time to go over to the boys section. And we'll have three again. Remember, this is the semifinals for the boys, okay? The semifinals for the boys. At the top of your screen here, the criteria for who goes on to the finals. So 8 advance, the top 2 from each semifinal, plus the next 2 best times. For semifinal number 1, we have Roderick Bowen out of Green Island High School. So you know, naturally I'm cheering for Roderick Bowen. Jordan Fitzgerald, unattached. Orlando Pine, Edwin Allen. Tajay Duffus, St. Jago High. Antonio Powell, Edwin Allen. Deshaun Gordon, St. Jago High. Marcino Rose, Kingston College. And Riquelme Reed, Excelsior. Marcino Rose is the favorite straight off the bat, let me let you know. For the girls, remember, it's the preliminaries. For the boys here, it's the semifinals. Okay? So 120 votes in already. We have 55% saying yes, this is the weakest men's 200 meter ever. And 18% saying no, 27% saying they're not sure. And I'll go through the starters for the 200 meters for men in a few, because I want you to know before casting your votes, okay? Again, for those who joined late, Green Island High running out of lane 1 with Roderick Bowen. Lane 2, Jordan Fitzgerald. Lane 3, Orlando Pine, Edwin Allen. Lane 4, Tajay Duffus, St. Jago High School. Antonio Powell runs out of lane 5. He represents Edwin Allen. Deshaun Gordon, St. Jago High School in lane 6. In lane 7, Marcino Rose, man from KC. Riquelme Reed in lane 8. All right, let's see how this one plays out. Already more encouraging as we're seeing all the athletes who are scheduled to take part going to the blocks. So that's always encouraging. On the female side, as you can see, just about half of those who were originally registered did not end up finishing or did not end up starting the races. So clean start for everyone involved. Marcino Rose looking good as we come off the back stretch, just about 100 meters to go. Dr. J. Duffus, Marcino Rose making it look easy as he walks towards the finish line. So Marcino Rose, 21.29, wins it. Youngster from Kingston College, as I said, was always going to be the favorite. Let's see Antonio Powell in second with 21.86 from Edwin Allen. But Marcino Rose stamping his class well early on this one, dominating from just about 40 meters into this race, and then using his technique to push through for the remaining 160 meters, looking over his shoulders as he approaches 50 meters remaining, and he walks through. He makes it look easy. Marcino Rose first, 21.29. Second, Antonio Powell, 21.86. Riquelme Reed in third with 21.95. Deshaun Gordon, Sergey Duffus, and Jordan Fitzgerald, they make up the top six. All right, so we just had semifinal number one for the boys. Remember, top two advance to the next round, and then we have the next two best times. All right, so next up we have McCoy Curtis out of Monroe. We have Rodney Mitchell, York Castle. Patrick McKenzie, St. Catherine High. Zachary Wallace out of Magotty. Romario Hines, Monroe. Johan Romaldo Smythe, Mushet. He did stamp his class at champs. Dejan Strahan, University of Technology, and Ajay Brown, Falcon Athletics. So those are your starters, and this is semifinal number two for the boys under 20. Okay? So Johan Romaldo Smythe just missing out last night in the 100 meters. Let's see if he can redeem himself today in the 200 meters. Big shout out to the folks in the comment section. Tasha Blake, big up yourself, Tasha. Marianne Parish, as always, Journey with Kelleen. Much love. And for all the folks who bought super chats in the past, big up on yourself as well, all right? Big up on yourself. So Patricia Gale, big up, Patricia Gale. Big up yourself, Patricia. So everyone again, lining up. We don't have any DNS for this one. McCoy Curtis, Rodney Mitchell, Patrick McKenzie, Zachary Wallace, Romario Hines, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Dejan Strahan, and Jay Brown. Those are your starters for the second semifinal for the boys. They're on their marks. Set. And they're off. Impressive start, Johan Romaldo Smythe, as we approach the final 100 meters. Looks as if he's in control of this one. No, he has some work to do as he's chasing the youngster from Monroe. Looks like it's Romario Hines, and he slows down just as he approaches the finish line. So Romario Hines from Monroe College finishes first with 21.01. Johan Romaldo Smythe in second with 21.48. And Dejan Strand of UTEC 21.53. Romario Hines had a really quick start, and as he approached the backstretch, he took control of the race completely. As Romaldo Smythe tried his best to catch up, but it just wasn't enough in the end. Good enough for a place in the final. Does he have anything left in the tank? We shall see. So, Romario Hines first, Johan Romaldo Smythe in second, and Dejan Strand in third. That's 1, 2, 3 from semifinal number 2. No, Kishane is not taking part in the 200 meters. All right, so the final semifinal, or semifinal number 3. The starters on your screen again. Ryan Jackson, Falcon Athletics, Dejan Stevens, Herbert Morrison Technical, Nishan Walker, Mount St. Joseph, Chance Sigri, Herbert Morrison, Junior Gallimore Calabar, Tyrese Foreman, St. George's, and Shane Jervis, Green Island High School. We also have Javon Pinnock from New Era Track Club. The starters on your screen there. All right, they're on their marks. Set. Ooh. The minute asked to stand up. So let's see what's popping here. The semifinal for the seniors For men, it kicks off at 6:40. So 6:40, 5:40 Jamaica time. All right, then there marks again. Second time of asking. Set. And they're off. This time a whole lot better, as we have Calabar. Is that Calabar? Huh? Interesting. So Calabar looks like they're first in this one. Junior Gallimore, 21.32. Tyrese Foreman in second, 21.75. O'Shane Jervis from Green Island High School, 21.90. So Calabar took control of this one real quick. As we approach the backstretch, two youngsters from Herbert Morrison on the outside trying to put up a fight wasn't enough. So the qualifiers for the final, Romario Hines, and let's put it on your screen so you can see it. Big up yourself, Susan Morant. So on your screen there, those are the qualifiers for the final for the 200 meters under 20. Okay, Romario Hines, 21.01. Marcino Rose, 21.29. Junior Gallimore, 21.32. Johan Romaldo Smythe, 21.48. Tyrese Foreman from St. George's College, 21.75. Antonio Powell, Edwin Allen, 21.86. DeJohn Strand, UTEC, 21.53. And Zachary Wallace out of Magati, 21.78. O'Shane Jervis from Green Island just misses out, as 21.90 was not enough to secure a spot. So, quick recap. The finalists for the girls, 200 meters. Well, yeah. Or should I say the semifinalists? So for the girls, 200 meters, we have Skylar Franklin, Sabrina Dockery, Shania Douglas, Alia Baker, June Armstrong, Fadine Abbott, Brittany McCormack, Chevian Shim. Okay, so those are the 8. You can see them on the screen there. Those are the 8 for the girls 200 meters. And this is under 20, okay? For the boys, Romario Hines, Marcino Rose, Junior Gallimore, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Tyrese Foreman, Antonio Powell, DeJohn Strand, Zachary Wallace. Those are the 8. Okay? All right, so currently we have the triple jump. We have the triple jump happening. We have the 200 meters for women coming up in just about 15 to 20 minutes, I want to say. Let's do a quick run through before we get to it. So, starting in prelim number 1. And remember, this is heat 1 of 3. Again, top 2 plus next 2 or the next best 2 will advance to the next round. We have Tia Clayton, Kemba Nelson, Jadine Williams, Dejanay Oakley, Sasha Lee Forbes, Sharika Jackson, and Natasha Morrison lining up in heat number 1. In heat number 2, we have Akrisa Eristi from British Virgin Islands, Crystal Slowly from UTEC, Kashika Cameron from Elite, Janae Downey from New Mexico State University, Shelley and Fraser Price, so Mommy Rocket on for the double, Nisha Berger, University of Texas, Ashanti Moore from Sprintech, Adeja Hodge, and I know you guys are familiar with Adeja Hodge. She won the Austin Seals Trophy a couple of years ago. In heat number 3, we have Shakoria Wallace, Anicia Richards, Jura Levy, Brianna Williams, Lani Tava Thomas, Kivona Davis, Yannick Dale, and Beyonce De Freitas from British Virgin Islands as well. So these folks are here to secure the time, all right, the qualifying time. On the men's side, we have Wayne McPherson, Sandra Davison, Josiel Murphy, Brian Lavelle, Michael Campbell, Cameron Neal, Javari Thomas, and Andre Dakers. Semifinal number 2, Nikoi Drummond, Mazzino Barrett, Taekwondo Tracy, Andrew Hudson, Ashani Smith, Alexavier Munfries, Michael Sharp, and Ashani Sigree. Semifinal number 3, Paul Henry, Robin Black, Clinton Simmons, Adrian Carr, Shamar Palmer, Jamel Miller, Shavoy Reed, and Gary Card. So Gary Card, at 17 years of age, looking to ruffle some feathers or to run with the big boys, as on the back of an impressive 100-meter run last evening, he is competing for a spot on the senior team. All right, so I'm going to get back to the women's. I'll pull that up on your screen. All right. So Tia Clayton, Kemba Nelson, Jodine Williams, Dejanay Oakley, Sasha Lee Forbes, Sharika Jackson, and Natasha Morrison. Those are your starters for prelim number one for the women's 200 meters. Get it back on the screen. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. All right, big shout out to the sponsors. Let me take the opportunity. Zavara Enterprise and Quicklink Shipping. So Quicklink Shipping, anything you need shipped into the island, they have you covered. The telephone number is 876 454 1979. Again, 876 454 1979. So give them a call or you can just check them out on Instagram. Let them know Halftime TV sent. Okay? Yeah. A special discount over there. Tell them we sent you. Sheet number one is loaded with talent. I agree. I agree. Let's see how the poll is going. 276 votes in so far. This is the weakest men's 200 meter ever. The folks said yes. I think I can end the poll there. So we had 280 votes. 54% of the voters saying this is the weakest men's 200 meter at the trials. 31% saying not sure, and 14% saying no. All right. I don't worry. We'll have additional polls going up as the stream continues. Good evening, Donnet Clark. Good evening. Good evening to you. All right, so we have a new poll running. So head on over and get your votes in there as well. And remember, smash the like button. The more likes the videos have, the wider the reach. I can't say that enough. For the videos that we did last night, we got 600 likes on the second one and 361 on the first one. Let's see if we can surpass that with today's videos. Okay. K-Pen, I'm not allowed to show the races. I can show the live action of what's happening, as you can see on your screen now. So I can show that, the events as they take place, but as it relates to coverage, I'm not allowed to show it. Okay? Broadcasting regulations. If I show it on my channel, they lock it down completely. We can't afford that. So again, Tia Clayton from MVP, Kemba Nelson, Elite, and this is going to kick off in just about 7 minutes at 5:25 Jamaica time, 6:25 our time. So stay tuned. We have jam-packed schedule for the 200 meters. The most impressive on the female side so far, Tia Clayton lining up again. We have Kemba Nelson, Jodine Williams, Dejanay Oakley, but lane 6, 7, and 8, Sasha Lee Forbes, Sharika Jackson, and Natasha Morrison. Top quality athletes who will be looking to ensure that they secure their spaces. Fran Neptune, big up yourself, Fran. Good to see you. Good to see you, Fran. Big up yourself. Big up, big up. All right, so currently the shot put Daniel Soley 14:23 and 13.71 so far. Let's see what this one comes up with. Even 2-medal Annette Williams. I keep those votes coming in. What are our chances of getting a medal in the 100 meters for men at the Olympics? So 94% so far saying high, 4% saying low, 2% of the voters saying we don't have any chance. Let's hear it. Andrew McCullough, I like the way you think. The 2%, Annette Williams. Safe to say, Annette doesn't agree with the 2% who are saying we don't have a chance. All right, now that 2% is 3%. Again, for those who are just joining us, the poll is ongoing. What are our chances of getting a medal in the 100 meters for men at the Olympics? 93% saying high, 3% saying low, 3% saying we don't have any chance whatsoever. I'd like to hear from the 3% though. Let us know what your reasoning is. We encourage your reasoning, eh? All right, so just about 3 minutes away from the first of 3 for the women. I think now is a good time to do a quick run through. So in number 1, we have Tia Clayton, Kemba Nelson, Jodine Williams, Dejanay Oakley, Sasha Lee Forbes, Sharika Jackson, Natasha Morrison. Heat number 2, Akrisa Eriste, British Virgin Islands, Crystal Stoley, UTEC, Kashika Cameron, Elite Performance, Jana Downey, Shelley and Fraser Price, Nisha Berger, Ashanti Moore, and Deja Hodge. Heat number 3, Shakoria Wallace, Anicia Richards, Jura Levy, Brianna Williams, Lane Thomas, Kivona Davis, Yannick Dale, and Beyonce De Freitas. We want to hear that. That's what I'm saying. I want to hear what the reasoning is behind them not having a chance, not even the slightest chance. Drop it in the comment section, voters. 75 votes so far. Let's keep them coming in. We have 300 folks on the live stream. Let's hear what your thoughts are. Right, so the ladies are on the track. We have Sharika Jackson pulling off her track gear right now, getting ready. They are ready. Are you? Again, Tia Clayton from MVP Track Club, Kemba Nelson running out of lane 3, Elite Performance, Jodine Williams, Sprint Tech. Lane 5, we have Dejanay Oakley, University of Texas, Sasha Lee Forbes in lane 6, Sprint Tech as well. So, update, Tia Clayton will not be starting in this one. Kemba Nelson not starting either. So, no Tia Clayton, no Kemba Nelson, no Sasha Lee Forbes. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Jodine Williams, Dejanay Oakley, Sharika Jackson, and Natasha Morrison. So those are the 4 females lining up for the 200 meters. As you can see, for those who are watching, 3 of the 7 blocks have been left vacant. Top two from each heat will advance, then the next two best times. Sharika, Marianne Parish, Sharika Jackson all the way, eh? 1-2 Jamaica, 100 meters. Judith Foreman. Big up yourself, Judith Foreman. All right, so the ladies are on their marks. Sharika Jackson running in bright orange. You can't miss her with matching spikes. Lane 7 for Sharika. And they're off. Remember, top two plus the next two best times. So 100 meters to go. Sharika not going as fast, but the rest of the pack is going real quick. Sharika Jackson jogs through for 22.64. So the confirmed time, Sharika Jackson 22.67, Dejanay Oakley 22.77, University of Texas, Jodine Williams 22.86, and Natasha Martin 23.19. All right, let's ensure everyone sees it, because real soon we're going to move on to semifinal number 2. And there you go. So starters for this one: Akrisa Eriste, British Virgin Islands; Adeja Hodge, British Virgin Islands; Nisha Berger, Ashanti Moore, Shelley and Fraser Price; Downey, Cameron, and Slowly. There are 3 heats on your screen there. Okay, we just completed 1. Now we have 2 to go. So big shout out to the over 400 folks on the live stream. As you can see in the middle of the screen, road to 20,000 subscribers. We've already blown past 18,000 and we're heading towards 19,000. So let's keep those subscriptions coming in. Smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. All right. So again, 3 DNS. So three of the eight athletes will not start. So no Shelley and Fraser Price, no Crystal Stoley, and no Krisa Eriste. So lining up, we have Kashika Cameron, Jana Downey, Nisha Berger, and Ashanti Moore and Adeja Hodge. So Adeja Hodge running out the lane 8. She can go extremely fast, still very young. She won the Austin Seeley Trophy a couple of years ago. It's basically the standout performer for the Carista Games. Yeah, I'm looking forward. No Shelley, no Shelley. So originally the starters list had Shelley and Fraser Price down to run. You can see it there. DNS for Shelley and Fraser Price did not start. Same thing for Crystal Stoley. So the athletes are on their marks. Deja Hodge, remember, running out the lane 8. Set. And they're off. Hodge on the outside looking impressive as the first 100 meters flew by the blink of an eye. We approach the backstretch. Deja Hodge powering through. Looks like it will only be good enough for second, or will it? As she pushes through, 22.88 wins it. But Nisha Berger in first. In second place, Deja Hodge with 23.02 seconds. And it means that Deja Hodge is going on to the next round. Remember, there's a negative wind speed here of 2.0, minus 2.0. So that's it. Negative wind speed, 2.0. Starters on your screen. Times 22.90, 23.02, 23.19. That's 1, 2, 3. Ashanti Moore from Sprintech secures that third place spot. Kashika Cameron from Elite Performance 23.75, and Downey, New Mexico State University 23.76. Again, good to see a Deja Hodge, I must say. Good to see a Deja Hodge. Now we're moving on. As I said, the races are coming quick and fast. In this one, we have Brianna Williams. So this is semifinal number 3. Shakoria Wallace from MVP, lane 1. Anicia Richards, GC Foster, Jura Levy, Legacy Athletics, Brianna Williams in lane 4. In lane 5, we have Lanie Tava Thomas, Kevona Davis in lane 6. All right, so those are your starters on the screen. Shokoria Wallace, Anicia Richards, Jura Levy, Brianna Williams, Lani Tava Thomas. So DNS next to Shokoria Wallace from MVP. Coach Francis knows best. Let's see who else. So far only one of the one of the 7 starters. One of the 8 starters we have DNS next to. So we have 7 on the track right now. Marianne Parrish begging Brianna Williams not to let you down. Let's see. On their marks. Set. Go. Brianna Williams, bright ready here, running out of the middle lane there, as we've already cleared the first 100-meter, approaching the backstretch. Brianna is in control. She's being chased here. Brianna looks as if she'll only be good enough for second, as nothing left in the tank. It's almost as if she's walking backwards. So Brianna finishes third. In first, we have Lanita Thomas. Kevona Davis in second. So as of now, Brianna Williams will not be in the next round. Are we gonna? All right, so those are your qualifiers right now for the next round or for the finals. Let's put it that way. So we have Sharika Jackson, Dejanay Oakley, Nisha Berger, Adeja Hodge, Lani Tava Thomas, Kevona Davis, Jadine Williams, Ashanti Moore, and Natasha Morrison. Both of them have the same time. So we'll see what the split is. So 23.19 right now. All right, so let's do a quick recap. So your finalists for the 200 meters for women are on your screen right now. Sharika Jackson, Nisha Berger, Lani Tava Thomas, Dejanay Oakley, Ashanti Moore, Kevona Davis, Jadine Williams, and that's about it. Natasha Morrison, 23.19, misses out. Brianna Williams misses out as well. 18 years of age. All right, over to the males. Over to the males. Cameras are currently on Sandre Davison. So your starters, names on your screen there: Wayne McPherson, Sandre Davison, Josiel Murphy, Brian Lavelle, Michael Campbell, Cameron Neal, Javari Thomas, and Andre Dakers. Checking if all the lanes are occupied. Again, the criteria at the top, the same applies. Top 2 from each heat plus the next 2 best times. All right, keep the votes coming in. We have, what, 250 votes? 250 votes in. What are our chances of getting a medal in the 100 meters for men at the Olympics? We have 92% saying high, 4% saying low, and 3% saying we don't have any chance whatsoever. What are your thoughts on those polling results? Almost 500 on the live stream, so for that we are appreciative. Big shout out to everyone. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate your company this evening, and thanks for supporting the channel continuously. All right. So back over to the starters: Wayne McPherson, Sandre Davison, Josiel Murphy, Brian Lavelle, Michael Campbell, Cameron Neal, Javari Thomas, and Andre Dakers. So let's see how this one plays out. Yeah, gold. On your marks, set, and they're off. Sandre Davison, bright orange, running out of lane 2. Brian Lavelle looking impressive as well. The final 100 meters, it's Lavelle, followed by Davison. Brian Lavelle pushing through, getting into his stride, using his technique to push through the finish line. So Brian Lavelle finishes first. Looks like it's 20.5. In second, looks like Javari Thomas. So Sandre Davison finishes third. Brian Lavelle secures victory in the first of 3 semifinals. Derek G. Adeja Hodge is running at the Jamaica National Trials to see if she can secure the qualifying time for the Olympics. So because they don't have a national trials, probably they don't have enough athletes to facilitate a trial. Athletes from other countries, Jamaica is welcoming them. All right. So at the top of the show, or the opening ceremony for our national trials, the organizers, the president of the J3A, explained that we are welcoming other members from the Caribbean to compete as well. So we're accommodating them. Right. So basically they're just here competing to see if they can get the time required to qualify for the Olympics. So everyone knows there is a qualifying time. If you make that time, you basically can go to the Olympics, especially if your country doesn't have a national championship. All right, so the first one is done. On your screen there, you can see we're on to the second one. Nikoi Drummond, Mazino Barrett, Taekwondo Tracy. I'm seeing Gary Card there. So probably they're showing him in the ranks warming up. Remember, young Gary Card is looking to compete with the big boys for a spot in the 200 meters final. So Nikoi Drummond, Mazina Barrett, Taekwondo Tracy, Andrew Hudson, Ashani Smith, Alexavier Munfries, Michael Sharp, Ashani Sigree. So Hudson there, last time around he won it. Lots of controversy surrounding him as well. The last time we had a national championship. So let's see what Andrew Hudson has in store for us this evening. So those are your starters on your screen, folks. Congrats to Tia Clayton. I pray she continues to improve. Nicholas. Yeah, we hope so too. We hope so too. All right, so one down, two to go. We have two more for the males, and this is the semifinals for the 200 meters. After the semifinals today, tomorrow, we have the finals, all right? Tomorrow we have the final. We won't be doing the 400 meters, mind you. We won't be doing the 400 meters and we won't be doing the hurdles. So after the 200 meters, that's where our coverage ends for today. Then tomorrow, we basically will be live streaming all day. All right, so look out for that. Tomorrow we have a jam-packed schedule for you. 400 meters, we have hurdles, we have 200 meters, we have everything tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, so we have to save some of that energy. Lynette Williams, Shakari will medal for sure. I do not think we will get 1, 2, 3. Shakari. Can never write off Shakari Richardson. No, not a good idea. So Nikai Drummond, Mazina Barrett, Taekwondo Tracy, Andrew Hudson, Ashani Smith, Alexavier Munfries, Michael Sharp, Ashani Sigree. Those are your starters for semifinal number 2 for the men's 200 meters. Yeah, men's 200 meters semifinal number 2. Starters on your screen. So the athletes are on their marks. Andrew Hudson, Taekwondo Tracy. Andrew Hudson, Taekwondo Tracy. Those are the big two in this one. Set. And they're off. Tracy has looked good all season. Andrew Hudson looking impressive here as we clear the first 100 meters. Andrew Hudson in control. He's powering through. He's being chased. But can they keep up? Andrew Hudson looking at the clock and he wins it in 20.56. So the reigning national champion over 200 meters, Andrew Hudson, does it again. Taekwondo Tracy, nowhere to be found. So 20.59 wins it. Second place, we have Ashani Smith with 20.77. Michael Sharp from GC Foster, 20.89, secures third. And Alexavier Munfries, 21.20, is fourth. Marian Parish, Taekwondo Tracy, not so safe after all. So there you go. Those are the names on your screen. And that's from semifinal number 2. Remember, top 2 from each advance. And then we have the next 2 best times will progress through to the final. So those are your top 2, Ashani Smith and Andrew Hudson, 20.59. Anyway, on to the final semifinal. Paul Henry, Robin Black, Clinton Simmons, Adrian Carr, Shamar Palmer, Jamel Miller, Travoy Reed, and the youngster that we've been speaking about all day, Gary Card. "17 years of age, Gary Card. Looking to register something impressive here next to the big boys. Singing on 1, 2, 3. All right, so almost 400 votes. Keep those votes coming in. What are our chances of getting a medal in the 100 meters for men at the Olympics? 93% saying high, 4% saying low, 3% saying none. So we'll see. I'm hoping to see our 100 meter champ trying out 200 meter next year. I think he has the build for it. So if you're just joining us, this is our final event, at least for our coverage for this evening. As soon as this one is complete, we'll do a recap of the races that happened a little bit earlier, and then we'll sign off and we'll see you again tomorrow when we'll do it all over again. Still to come, however, we have the 110 meter hurdles, we have the 100 meter hurdles as well, we have the 400 meters for men and women, we have the 10,000 meters for men, we have 200 meter masters, the masters race, very good last evening as well. So you can tune into those as they're scheduled to take place later on this evening. But this is where Halftime TV's coverage for this evening ends. So Paul Henry, Robin Black, Clinton Simmons, Adrian Carr, Shamar Palmer, Jamel Miller, Chavoy Reed, and Gary Card. Those are your starters. These men should have been close to sub 20, and they're running high school time. Melanie Meyer, safe to say she's not happy with the times that she's seeing. So they're on their mark, set, and they're off. As I said, Gary Card is the one that I'm keeping an eye on. I just want to see the time he runs because 17 years old, up against the big boys, what can he come up with? He's on the outside. He's running through. Looks as if. So Gary Card is second. So Gary Card is through to the final for the 200 meters. Chavoy Reed 20.60. Gary Card 20.72. The youngster didn't come to take up space. He actually came for a spot in the finals. So Gary Card 20.72. He's through to the finals, and those are all three semifinals. So on your screen now, I'm going to pull up the finalists for the 200 meters for men. Remember, these are the seniors. So we have Brian Lavelle qualifying with the fastest time of 20.53. Andrew Hudson, 20.59. Chavoy Reed, 20.60. Javari Thomas, 20.70. Gary Card, Wolmer's boys, 17 years old, 20.72. Ashani Smith, 20.77. Michael Sharp, 20.89. And Shamar Palmer, 20.91. So those are your finalists for the 200 meters for men. And the 200 meters final will take place tomorrow. For women, we have Sharika Jackson, 22.67. Nisha Berger, 22.90. Lanae Taba Thomas, 23.04. We have Dejanay Oakley, Ashanti Moore, Kevona Davis, Jadine Williams. They are the 7. For under 20 boys, we have Romario Hines, Marcino Rose, Junior Gallimore, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Tyrese Foreman, Antonio Powell, Dejon Strawn, Zachary Wallace. Those are the 8 confirmed for the finals. On the girls' side, we have Skylar Franklin, Sabrina Dockery, Shania Douglas, Alia Baker, June Armstrong, Fadine Abbott, Brittany McCormack, and Chevian Shim. And that's it. All right, so I hope everyone enjoyed the coverage. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. We just went through the 200 meters for both male and female, boys and girls, and tomorrow is the finals. We'll be back here to cover the finals. Still to come this evening, there's the 110 meter hurdles, the prelims, as well as the 400 meters. So if you're interested, you can follow that on the J3's page, or you can follow it on 876 stream as well. All right, so I'll leave you be. Thanks again for tuning in. Again, it's road to 20,000 subscribers. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Halftime TV as we continue our coverage of track and field action coming out of the National Stadium. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Take care of yourself and your families. Enough love.